Angela, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So let's just start with the fabulous Trooping of the Colour, of course, King Charles.
I couldn't take my eyes off it. I thought it was wonderful. And I was so pleased that he rode so well with great dignity, and he had the horse under control. Once or twice moved a little bit and he got it back and calm. I thought, you know, it's the first time in 36 years that a monarch has actually ridden a horse for this special occasion. And I thought the sun was shining. I thought the 70 aeroplanes coming over was absolutely lovely. I thought Louis was terrific because the three children had obviously been told to move very quickly from their open carriage inside, and I thought that was rather clever because then he couldn't mess about. They would be inside looking out, and he was the one that led the way. Never seen anything like it. He was walking like a soldier, copied them and rushed inside. I mean, you know, he's enchanting, actually. He had red shorts. They all had something red on them to mark Prince Charles's military company, and I thought it was just lovely. Thousands of people were there, and it was his first occasion to do it. And I just wished him a very happy birthday.
Yeah.
And it was lovely. I didn't miss Harry and Meghan one dot.
Well, I bet they'd be looking over thinking, oh, God, this is what they've missed out on.
And I thought that, you know, it's great because there's no one taking the spotlight, there's no one messing it all up, there's no one we're worried about where are they late, are they coming or they're not. They just got ignored, and I thought that worked very well.
Now, what do you make of this whole thing with Spotify then? Because Spotify, the podcast with Meghan Markle, I mean, that was a big thing that she was doing. 20 million is what they were paying them, but obviously they're not paying all of that now.
Well, the first series of talking to 12 women, talking about finding your authentic person, who you are, I thought, you know, that's been done 50 years ago. We've all sorted out. I mean, most women don't find it difficult to find a good job and to rise up. And a lot of men now work harder to do home stuff and be a more active father. And I think that it was hugely boring. I had to listen to it, obviously.
It really was.
And it was all about her. She had some good people, but the fact is that every sentence went back to her. And as an interviewer, and you're an interviewer, you know, you ask the questions, you want to get things out of them, you don't want to sort of pounce and tell them all about you. And I thought, but Spotify were foolish in paying so much, first of all, without giving them a run, and then they could have upped it. But this way, they've lost a load of money. They've had to sack over 200 people working for them. The other curious thing is that their Spotify was put on #1. Now, you don't actually get rid of the top of what you're doing. So a lot of people felt that actually it had been put there for various other reasons, and I think that's probably right.
Probably. And what about William and Kate? What are they up to?
Well, William and Kate get on with their own work very nicely. I mean, Catherine does tremendous amount with little children. She went to visit one place where families go for help with their children, and one little baby, about 6 months, did the most enormous burp. And she went hysterical. She was absolutely roaring with laughter. She's very natural. She works with people very well. And, of course, she absolutely adores children. And William's got the job of being next in line to the throne. And this morning he was absolutely brilliant with his father. There he stood. You know, the posture is so wonderful. Plus with Princess Anne.
Briefly, though,
Edward,
yes. I've got to ask you, we've only got about 20 seconds left. Prince Harry and the visa debacle. Sounds like he might get away with it.
Yeah, and we have to pay £1 million for it because he's tried to get the Home Office to do that, make sure he's got enough protection. And
do we have to pay for this?
We have to pay. It's going to cost us $1 million, and he's going to have to pay 10,000. And I think it's absolutely outrageous.
Well, Angela Levin, thank you so much. Always good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Royal biographer Angela Levin giving us a royal rundown. This is GB News. We're live on TV, online and on digital.